You
I'm a little tired. Yes, I'm okay, teacher.
Okay, good to hear. All right, uh, talk about goals and dreams. So you will learn to describe future plans and your goals, what you want to be or what you want to do. So to say that, we can begin with I hope to do something. I plan to, I want to, I would like to, or if you plan to do something after something, so after I graduate, after I got a job, something what you will do. But when I turn into 30, what you want to be like this, so you can begin with these phrases. So here are some bad phrases. You maybe you want to become a teacher or buy a house, finish school, get a job, get married, go to college, move to somewhere, or retire. Do you know retire?
မထိုင်ရဆဆအနားယူတာ
Yes.
ပြင်ဆင်ရင်
Because you
ဟုတ်
receive money
ပတ်စံဆိုတာ
and study chemistry. It's just studying. Travel
computer
and travel, yeah. So for the time phrase, maybe you plan to do something in the future or next year, or maybe 3 years from now. From now ဆိုအခုကနေစပြီးနောက်3နှစ်ကြာပါနော် 3 years from now ဆိုပြောလို့ရတယ် Alright, so to talk about their future plans, you can say I want to, I hope to, I plan to, I would like to. These are all the phrases to describe that we are talking about the future. For example, I want to be married, or I hope to be a father, a mother. So you can also be, if you want to be a teacher, I want to be a teacher, you can say that. So we can say and so ဒီမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီ marry တို့ adjective တွေဆိုလို့ရှိရင် be တို့ get တို့လည်းပြောလို့ရတယ် I want to get married ဒါမှမဟုတ်ရင် I want to be married ဒီမှာကျတော့ noun တွေဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျတော့ study ပေါ့နော်လေ့လာ subject တွေဆိုလို့ရှိရင် study I would like to study English I would like to study business I would like to study science or if you want to go to somewhere you can say I would like to go to school go to another country he တို့ she တို့သုံးမယ်ဆိုရင်တော့ဒီ wants to hope to ရဲ့အနောက်မှာ s လေးတွေပါမယ်နော် he wants to she hopes to she plans to okay all right ဒီမှာဆိုရင် example လေးကြည့်ကြတယ်ဒီမှာဆို America and Kevin plan to get married in the future ဆိုဒီမှာပြောလို့ရတဲ့ဟာလေးမျိုးရှိရပေါ့နော် want to hope to plan to would like to ဆိုတော့ဒီမှာ example က C နဲ့ပြောရဆို C က plan to ဆိုတော့ America and Kevin plan to get married in the future ဆိုတော့ number 1ကို D နဲ့ပြောကြည့်အောင် Sammy က professional basketball ဘာဖြစ်မလဲအဲ့ဆိုရင်
Sammy would like to Sammy would like to professional basketball in the future.
basketball player ထည့်နော် player
A basketball player အဲ့ဆိုဆရာဟုတ်လို့လား Sammy would like to basketball player in the future
Sammy would like to be ဖြစ်ချ
ဟုတ်
င်တယ်
Sammy would like to be ဟုတ်
yes to be a professional basketball player in the future အဲ့
basketball
တော့ထဲဆို
player
A ထည့်လိုက်ပါနော် and to be Noah and Caesar travel B နဲ့တော့မှာဆို Noah and Caesar
Noah and Caesar
hope
B နဲ့နော်ဆရာ
ဟုတ်တယ်
be home to in the be home to travel in the future
Noah and Caesar hope to travel in the future correct
အဲ့မှာကျ home မှာ s မလို့တော့ဘူးနော်ဆရာ
နှစ်ယောက်ဆိုရင်မလိုတော့ဘူး yes Noah နဲ့ Caesar ဆိုနှစ်ယောက်ဖြစ်သွား Noah and Caesar hope to travel in the future and then
in the future
all C နဲ့ပြောကြည့်အောင် I
C
plan ဖြစ်သွားပြီ
ဆရာအောက်က GORGE
oh sorry number 3ကျန်သွားတယ် number 3က A
ဟု
နဲ့
တ်
ပြောနော် George က
George George ကဆို George wants to new car in the future
wants to new car ကိုဘာလို့ရှင်းတာလို့ပြောမလဲ new ဘယ်မှာမလဲ
want
ကြိုက်တာပြောလို့ရတယ် buy လို့
to
get လို့ရတယ်နော်
buy ဟုတ်
George
want
wants to
to
buy a,
George wants to buy
a new
a new
car
car
in the future.
ဟုတ်
I'm like George
a new
wants to
car in the
get a new
future
car in the future. Okay, it's
ဟုတ်
four ကစီနေကြနော် I English
ဒီ
teacher
က I plan to English teacher in the future
ဖြစ်လာဖို့ဆိုရင်မလဲ be လေ I plan to be
I plan to be
and
English teacher in
တ
the
ယောက်ဆိုတော့
future
တယောက်ဆို an
ဟုတ်
ထက်လေဆို e နဲ့စာ
ဟုတ်
r နဲ့စာဆို and I plan to be an
and English teacher
in the
ဟုတ်
future right
ဟုတ်
so
I want to be an English teacher in the future
alright number 5 B Mia business
Mia
degree တော့ဘာဖြစ်မလဲ
business
Mia
degree ဆို
လေ့လာတာ
business
လေ့လာတာ
ဟုတ် He homes to Mia home to the study လို့ပဲပြောမှာ home to study business degree in
ကြ
the
တော့ပါ
future
ပေါ့နော် business ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့ study ပြောလို့ရတယ် degree ပါဆိုတော့ရတာပေါ့နော်ဘွဲရတာဖြစ်တယ် business ဘွဲရမှာဆို get so
That
yeah hope
uh,
to
Mia homes to get home
get
to get business degree in the future
right, Mia hopes to get business degree in the future မိကုန်းနေ
okay
ကြတော့ဘာမေးလို့ရလဲဆိုရင် what are your future goals ကိုယ့်ရဲ့အနာဂတ်ရည်မှန်းချက်တွေပါလဲ what are your future goals or what do you plan to do next year နောက်နှစ်ဘာလုပ်ဖို့စီစဉ်ထားလဲ what do you plan to do next year ဆိုတော့အဖြေကခုန၄မျိုးရှိရဟာပေါ့နော် I hope to ပြီးဖို့မျှော်လင့်နေဆို I hope to finish school ပြီးချင်တယ်ဆိုရင်ဆန္ဒရှိတယ်ဆိုရင် I want to finish school စီစဉ်ထားတယ်ဆိုရင်တော့ I plan to finish school I would like to or want to do I would like to finish school so let's do
oh,
what are your future goals
I hope to finish school
what are your future plans
I want to move to another country and become a teacher
what do you plan to do next year
I plan to go to college and study chemistry
good and you ask me the questions now what are
What are your future goals
I have to finish school
What are your future plans
I want to move to another country and become a teacher
What do you plan to do next year?
I plan to go to college and study chemistry okay and what do you plan to do one or after တခုခုဖြစ်နေတဲ့အချိန်မှာတခုခုပြီးသွားတဲ့အချိန်မှာဆိုရင် one ကတော့ဖြစ်နေတဲ့အချိန်ပေါ့နော်ဥပမာ when do you plan to do one what do you plan to do when you finish school ကျောင်းပြီးတဲ့အချိန်မှာကျောင်းပြီးတဲ့အချိန်မှာမလုပ်မလဲကျောင်းပြီးသွားပြီဆိုရင် after ပေါ့နော် what do you plan to do after you finish school so when I finish school ကျောင်းပြီးတဲ့အခါမှာကျောင်းပြီးတော့တဲ့နောက်မှာဆိုရင်လည်း after I finish school ကိုလုပ်ချင်တာပေါ့နော် I plan to get a job I hope to get a job I want to or I would like to get a job okay so what do you plan to do when you finish school
When I finish school, I plan to get a job.
what do you plan to do after you retire
After I retire, I would like to travel.
okay you ask me that questions now what do you
What do you plan to do when you finish school?
when I finish school I plan to get a job
What do you plan to do after you retire?
after I retire I would like to travel
Oh.
so what do you plan to do after you graduate
Actually, I'm going to move to Hawaii. I
Oh.
got a job there. I will be moving in July.
Wow, that sounds wonderful. What will you be doing out there?
I will be teaching at the university.
What a great job. Do you plan to stay there for a few years?
I'm not completely sure. I really love teaching. I want to be a professor so I can stay there. Then I will.
But
Then
if
I will.
but if you receive a good opportunity after from somewhere else, will you take it, to be closer to your family?
Honestly, I'm not sure. We see how things turn out. How
And
things turn.
okay, so you will be. Pattern A this time. So
So what do you do plan to do after you graduate?
actually, I'm going to move to Hawaii. I got a job there. I'll be moving in July.
Wow, that sounds wonderful. What will you be doing out there?
I'll be teaching at the university.
What a great job. Do you plan to stay there for a few years?
I'm not completely sure. I really love teaching. I want to be a professor, so I can stay there, then I will. Right?
Mm.
But
But if you receive a good opportunity offer from someone else, will you take it, to be closer to your family?
honestly, I'm not sure. We will see how things turn out. How things turn out ဆိုတော့ဘယ်လိုမျိုးဒါမလဲဆိုတော့စောင့်ကြည့်မယ် we will see.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's fill in the blanks.
What do you do? What do you do to do? What do you do after you?
Right, okay.
So what do you do to do, Malaysia? What do you do to
What
do?
do you what
What
seasonally
do you do? What do you plan to do?
like to do? Yeah. What
What
do
do you plan to do after you graduate?
you graduate? Okay.
I'm going to
Actually, I am going to Amazon.
to move lah, to go
I'm going to yes, move. I'm going to move to
move move to Hawaii. I got a job there. I'm got a job there.
I will be
So I will
I'll be moving in July.
begin
Wow,
in July.
that
That's so
sounds wonderful.
wonderful.
What will you?
What you what will you be doing? What will you
How will you be doing out there?
be
Yes.
doing out there?
I will
I
be
will be I will be opportunity at the university.
I'll be nope. Be plus buff ing. I'll be
B
university.
plus science. I will be do
Teaching, right?
teaching on
Teaching
university
at the
teaching law.
university. What a
Oh,
great,
what a great job, lad.
what a great job. Yes. Do you plan
You
to for a few years? Do you plan to stay, right? Near that.
do you plan to
Stay there for a few years.
stay there for a few years?
I'm not completely sure. I really love teaching. I want to be a I want to be a
Sorry, Zaki.
I want to be a university.
Professor.
Yes.
I
So
want to be a professor so I can stay there.
then I will. Then I will.
um,
Get then I will. But if you receive a good
Opportunity.
opportunity,
Offer somewhere else.
will you sorry. Will you
Will you take it, Lasse?
you take it? Yes.
Will you
I'll
take it?
listen
To
to
be
your family.
closer to your
Honestly, I'm not
family.
sure.
I'm not sure.
How things turn out.
I think we will see.
We will see how things turn out. Yes, we will see how
We
things
will see how things turn out. I
correct.
love you.
Okay, what are your future goals?
I hope to finish school.
What do you plan to do after you finish school?
After I finish school, I plan to become a doctor.
What do you plan to do when you become a doctor?
When I become a doctor, I would like to travel.
Okay, you ask the questions now.
What are your future goals?
I have to finish school.
What do you do plan to do after you are finished school? After you finish school,
After I finish school, I plan to become a doctor.
what do you do plan to do when you become a doctor?
When I become a doctor, I would like to travel. All right. So the questions are, we can ask what are your future goals? So you might answer what are your future goals? And the follow-up question is, what do you do after you have this goal? You completed this goal. So there will be and two or three questions. Soဆက်ဆက်မေးရပါတော့ future goal ကဘာလဲအဲ့ဒီ future goal ပြီးသွားရင်ဘာလုပ်မှာလဲပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒါပြီးသွားရင်ဘာလုပ်မလဲ when ပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့ when after so for example can you ask me that question what are your future goals ဆိုပြီးမေးကြ
What are your future goals?
so ဒီမှာဆိုရင်ပုံကlet's say I want to be a professional basketball player
Professional basketball player. What do you do?
what do
What
you
do you plan to do after you professional basketball?
ဖြစ်လာရင် after you become ပေါ့နော်
Or after you become how?
after
ใช่after you became professional basketball လို့ပြောတယ်
တယောက်တည်းဆို A ထဲမှာ after you become a professional
and a
basketball
professional
basketball
basketball
player
ဟုတ်
what do you plan to do after you become a professional basketball player ထားပါတော့ international ပွဲတွေမှာဝင်ပြိုင်မယ်ဆိုရင် I want to participate in international ornaments ပေါ့နော် ornaments ပြိုင်ပွဲတွေ
to
မှာ I want to
participate in international ဟုတ်
okay so okay နှစ်ခုပဲမြင်လိုက်မယ်နော် all right and I'm gonna ask you this one what are your future goals ဒီမှာဆိုရင်တော့စတင်တဲ့ဟာပေါ့နော်အဲ့ဒါဆိုရင်ဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲ
I hope to be a teacher
I have to be and what do you plan to do
Mm.
after you become a teacher when you become เลยอะเนาะ what do you plan to do when you become a teacher
when I become a teacher and then I would like to travel
let's travel okay တရားဆိုရင်ဒါ number 3အတွက်မေးခွန်းမေးကြည့်ပါ what are
what are your future goals
and ဒီမှာဆိုရင်တော့လက်ထက်တဲ့ဟာဆို I would like to get married ပေါ့နော်အဲဆိုရင်လက်ထက်ပြီးရင်မလုပ်မှလဲဆိုလို့မေးမလဲ
what do you do plan to do you get after you marriage လားဆရာ after
you get
you
married
get married
after you get married
after you get married ဟုတ်
so I get married I want to have kids okay and number 4က let's say retire လုပ်တဲ့ဟာမျိုးပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့ what are your future goals
retire လုပ်တာဆရာ
I I
so
want
retire ကြည့်လို့ပါ I want to be
I hope to
retire
retire ဒါမှမဟုတ် I would like to retire in the future ပေါ့နော် I would like to retire in next year ဒါမှမဟုတ် in 3 years from now လားအဲ့လိုမျိုးပေါ့နော်ဘယ်အချိန်မှာ retire လုပ်ချင်တာလဲဆိုတဲ့
ဘယ်လိုပြောလို့လဲရလား in a few months
yes you can
in a few months ဟုတ် I would like to retire in a few months
what do you want to do when you retire
Mm,
Is
when
it
when I retire
yeah
and then I would like to try
okay let's do this one what do you hope to do in 1 year တစ်နှစ်အတွင်းမှာဘာလုပ်ဖို့မျှော်လင့်လဲ I hope to
I want to work for a good company and get married
what do you want to do 10 years from now
in 10 years I would like to have children and also want to buy a house
okay မေးခွန်းမေးကြည့်ပါ what do you hope
what do you hope to do in 1 year
I hope to work for a good company and get married
what do you do want to do 10 years from now
In 10 years, I would like to have children. I also want to buy a house. 10 years from now ပေါ့ဒီခုကစပြီး10နှစ်အတွင်းဘာလုပ်ချင်လဲ Alright so ဒီစာကြောင်းလေးဆက်ပြောရင်ဒီမှာဆို when I retire ဆိုရင်ပြင်ဆင်ယူပြီးတဲ့အခါမှာ I need to move to a one place နည်းနည်းနွေးထွေးထွေးရှိတဲ့နေရာကိုရွှေ့ချင်တယ်ပေါ့နော် so when I graduate from college ဘာလုပ်တဲ့အခါလို့ဖြစ်မလဲ when I graduate from college က
college ကနေဘွဲရပြီးသွားတဲ့အခါမှာ
okay အလုပ်ရချင်တယ်ဆိုပြောမလဲ college ကနေဘွဲရပြီးတဲ့အခါမှာ
I want to get a job.
Yeah, when I graduate from college, I want to get a job. When I get married, လက်ထပ်တဲ့အခါမှာ
လက်ထပ်ပြီးတဲ့အခါမှာ
ကိုယ်ပိုင်အလုပ်ရှိချင်တယ်ဆိုပြောမလဲ When I
ဝို
get
င်းလို့ရှိနေဆိုလို့ရှိရင်စာပါလေ want to ပဲထားပါနော်စာ I want to have ကိုယ်ပိုင်ဆိုတော့ own business
I want to have own business.
I want to have
I want to
own
have
business
my business ပြောရတယ်နော် My own business. Okay.
my own business
And what do you want to do when you get a job? When I get a job, when I get a good job, အလုပ်ကောင်းကောင်းရရင်ဘာလုပ်မလဲ When I get a good job,
when I get a good job so I want to save money and I would like to travel
okay, and number 4, finish. What do you want to do when you finish studying English? English လေ့လာပြီးရင်ဘာလုပ်မလဲတဲ့ English ဘာသာစကားလေ့လာတယ်
အဲ့ကြတော့လေလက်တွေ့အသုံးချချင်တယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင် I want to use
I want to apply နဲ့ပြောရဲဟာမျိုးကြ apply နဲ့အသုံးချမယ်
I want to apply
in real life တကယ်လက်တွေ့ဘဝမှာဆို real life
real life
I want to
I want to
real
apply in
life
real life
and okay, let's read. Gertrude Alien was born
Gertrude Alien was born in New York City in 1918. She was a quiet girl. She loved to read. She was short and have red hair. When she was 15, her grandfather got very sick. He was very tired and he had a stomach ache. They took him to the hospital. He had cancer. The doctors couldn't help him. He died.
Gertrude said yeah
Gertrude said, I want to help sick people. Her father said, be a dentist. You will make a lot of money. But Gertrude had a dream. I want to find new medicine, she said. In 1937, she got a degree in chemistry, but she couldn't get a job in a laboratory because she was a woman. Then,
her
sorry.
fiance သူ့ရဲ့သူတို့သား
fiancé လို့ထတာလား
the fiance
fiancé got sick. He had a fever. He was weak and his feet were swelling. He had an infection in his heart. The doctor couldn't help him. He died. Gertrude was very sad. I will want to help sick people, she said.
I still want to help
I still want to help sick people, she said. During the day, she worked as a secretary. At night, she went to school. She got another degree.
he got another degree okay 7 years later
7 years later, she started to work in a laboratory. Gertrude and her boss got Job Hitchin.
yeah
Job Hitchin study medicine. They study sick cell. She worked late and on weekends. Gertrude and Job discover a special medicine. This medicine allows people to have organ transplants. Her medicine save lives. I'm happy, she said. It's a wonderful life. In 1988, she received the Nobel Peace Prize. go through ဆရာအဘယ်လို L လို့
alien alien
go through alien never give up on her dream what is your dream
yes give up ကဘာလို့တောင် give up ကျန်
ဆရာပေးဟာကြီးလဲအော် give up
อืม
give up ဆိုတာသူ့ရဲ့ဟောဖြစ်လာတာဗျ
no Gertrude Alien never gave up on her dream ဆိုတာသူ့ရဲ့ဘယ်တော့မှအချုံးမပေးဘူးလေ give up ဆိုတာအချုံးပဲ give up အချုံးမ
အော် never give up never give
give back ဆိုရင်
ဟုတ်
part 1ပါနော် give back to
ဟုတ်
ဘယ်တော့မှအချုံးမပေးခဲ့ဘူးသူကတော့
never give up
တိတ်ကဖြစ်ခဲ့တယ်ဆိုရင် never give up on her dream okay listen and choose the picture
I love working with cars. I like fixing things that don't work. I plan to have my own business.
so which one
ဆရာတစ်ခေါက်လောက်
okay
I love working with cars. I like fixing things that don't work. I plan to have my own business.
ဆရာတွေ့ရမိကွာပါအောင်
မေကုန်းမဟုတ်ဒီပြောတဲ့စကားပဲပုံနဲ့လိုက်လဲလို့ယူရမှာ
သူ
Love working with cars.
I love walking with cars
I like fixing things.
I like fixing things ကားတွေနဲ့လှုပ်လှုပ်ရကြိုက်တယ်ပြင်ရတာကြိုက်တယ်ဆိုတော့ပဲပုံရောက်
ဆရာဒုတိယဟာ
okay
I love fishing
I like learning about how our bodies work. I love science. I want to help people be healthy.
be healthy
be healthy ဆရာဆိုင်နာ
I want to help people to be healthy ကျန်းမာအောင်ကူညီပေးမယ်ဆိုတော့
one
okay
I like to make beautiful cakes and desserts. I would like to take classes to learn as much as I can. Someday I hope to open a bakery.
I hope there's a chicken ဆရာ3လား
bakery yes
I am studying construction and engineering. I like to draw. In the future, I want to design creative and interesting buildings.
3ဆရာ
designing engineering choose the best phrases to complete the sentence choose to အဖြေနှစ်ခုရွေးလို့ရတယ်ဒီစာကြောင်းမှန်အောင် so to get a better job I will blank and blank အလုံး လုံးရအောင်ဘာလုပ်မလဲ I will I will
လောကောင်းကောင်းရလို့ရှင်
ကောင်းကောင်းရအောင်ဘယ်နှစ်ခုလုပ်မလဲဒီထဲကနှစ်ခုဆို to get a better job I will
got more education and improve my English
okay to graduate from college she will
ကျောင်းနေ college ကနေဘွယ်ရခဲ့လို့ရှိရင်တဲ့ she will
ရဖို့ပေါ့နော်ရဖို့ဘာလုပ်မလဲ to graduate ဆို
will meet ကျောင်းဘွယ်ရဖို့
ဝယ်ရဖို့ဘာလုပ်မလဲ
study hard and do her homework
okay to be a musician he will
yeah musician ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ပါလေးဆရာ practice every day he will practice every day and perform for others
yes ပြောပြမယ်
ဟုတ်
to start my own business I will
learn about businesses
yeah
and then take music lesson မဟုတ် save money လားဆရာ save money
yes I will learn about businesses and save money correct
save money
listen to the sentence write the missing words လိုတဲ့စကားလုံးကိုဒီမှာရေးရမယ်နားထောင်ရင်နော်
ဟုတ်
Frank and Julia hope to buy a house in the future.
home to buy home to
hope to okay
ဟုတ်
and Julia hope to
Christina would like to get a raise.
would like to give would like to ဆိုတာ would like to
get you raise ဆိုတာဘာကတိုးတာဗောနော် raise ဆိုတာမြင့်တက်လာတာဆိုတော့ဘာကတိုးတော့ရချင်တယ်
get a raise
Wenkin plans to have children in the future.
ဆရာတစ်ခါလောက်
okay
Wenkin plans to have children in the future.
plans to ဆိုတာ
Plans to.
plans to have children in the future
Shamus wants to get a degree in the future.
wants to give a degree wants to
get a degree in the future okay
ဟု
ဒီ
တ်
ဖတ်ကြည့်အောင် Jonathan Labs
Jonathan loves playing ဆရာပါရော
Rabbi
Ravi. He hopes to play Ravi at a university someday. He practices with his team each weekday. On the weekends, he lifts weights and practices with his coach. He started his last year of high school Ravi in September.
okay
ဆရာ
so
Ravi ရပါ
Rabbi ကအဲ့ဒီကစားနေတာသူတို့လက်နဲ့လေဆိုတော့ဘောလုံးလိုမျိုးပဲအတင်းနှစ်တင်းနဲ့ကစားတာဒါပေမဲ့သူတို့ကလက်နဲ့ပေးယူပြီးတော့စီးကြောအောင်ဖြစ်တယ် Rabbi ဆိုခေါ်တယ် okay ဆိုတော့
Ravi.
Jonathan hopes to play Rabbi for ဘယ်အတွက်လဲ
At a university. A university, sir.
at a university okay
At a university.
each weekday he ဘာလုပ်လဲ weekday တိုင်းမှာ
Is the
Fridays right
Friday Florida. How?
Fridays with his team
Friday was his turn.
in September Jonathan will ဘာလုပ်မလဲ September start his last year of high school
Malaysia. High school.
so which one
Graduate from high school.
oh wait and he will start his last year of high school Ruby in
Oh.
September high school
So
summer
high school. How? High school was summer. Graduate from high school was
play on his high school team right
based on his high school team.
so ဒီမှာပြောထားတာ he will start his last year of high school Ruby in September လမှာ
ဟုတ်
high school Ruby ကိုစမယ်လို့ပြောထားတယ် last year right
Mm.
okay good that's it okay so